In today's presentation, we shall delve into the contrasting combat philosophies of Mike Tyson and Logan Paul, unearthing the 5 core strategies and clandestine tactics that propelled them to the zenith of their respective arenas. I invite you to join our journey by subscribing as we embark on a profound exploration of their legacy. In the golden era of boxing, the name Iron Mike Tyson evoked an unparalleled terror across the sport's landscape. Dubbed the legendary baddest man on the planet, Tyson was a tempestuous force within the squared circle, obliterating adversaries with his devastating capacity for knockouts. At the tender age of 20 years, 4 months, and 22 days, Tyson etched his name in the annals of history as the youngest ever world champion in boxing. From 1987 to 1990, he reigned supreme as the undisputed heavyweight world champion, achieving the monumental feat of simultaneously holding the WBA, WBC, and IBF heavyweight titles. Under the tutelage of the venerable Cruz D'Amato, Tyson honed a distinctive style of boxing, a style that remains unrivaled to this day. His approach, characterized by rapid movements across the ring and the delivery of lethal knockout punches, was a spectacle of sheer dominance. This style continues to captivate audiences, making it one of the most exhilarating to witness. Tyson's legacy is securely cemented among the pantheon of boxing greats, standing shoulder to shoulder with titans such as Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Joe Frazier. For those eager to comprehend the essence of Mike Tyson's boxing prowess, you have arrived at the perfect destination. Today, Evolve Daily unveils 4 defining elements of Tyson's boxing methodology, offering insight into the genius behind the legend. The untamed beast. Tyson was completely consumed whenever he had a fight on the horizon. The intense gaze in his eyes right before he stepped into the ring is undeniably chilling. It's clear that Tyson approached each of his fights with a fierce determination to inflict serious harm. His opponents were completely shattered, their confidence crushed long before they even set foot in the ring with him. Every time he walked in, it was clear he had ulterior motives. He would frequently be spotted clenching his fists and lightly brushing his knuckles with his gloves, claiming it helped soften the impact. Regardless of the truth behind this, Tyson always aimed to finish fights quickly as a consequence. Tyson's unwavering focus and determination enabled him to excel in both his physical and mental abilities. Tyson hardly showed any emotions in the ring, enabling him to flawlessly execute his techniques just as D'Amato had taught him. As the story unfolded, Tyson confessed that fear gripped him before every fight. However, he managed to transform that fear into a source of inner strength. He transformed into an untamed creature, poised to unleash his fury at the sound of the first-round bell. This kind of aggression is what Tyson is famous for, and it's a trait that is seldom seen in boxers today. Mastery of evasion. Tyson's conquests were not mere victories, they were annihilations, obliterations of those who dared stand against him. His initial 19 professional bouts culminated in knockouts, a testament to his might, with a dozen adversaries vanquished in the opening round itself. Yet beyond the thunderous spectacle of his offense lay an aspect of his artistry often eclipsed by his own brilliance. His defensive prowess, particularly manifested in the ballet of head movement. This element was not merely a facet of his technique, it was the cornerstone of his dominion in the ring. The saga of Tyson's evasiveness is as storied as his legend. With a stature poised low, he weaved an intricate dance, his head darting side to side, a specter that mocked the futile attempts of his foes' punches. Such was the grace of his movement, Tyson transformed the ring into a stage for his elusive performance. This elusive art made him a phantom to his opponents, allowing him to breach their defenses and unleash his catastrophic hooks, all while remaining untouched by their desperate retaliations. Many a connoisseur of the sport posits that Tyson's head movement remains unparalleled, a gold standard even amidst today's champions. The crucible of Tyson's training was devoted to this dance of evasion, bobbing and weaving not just as a shield but as a spear. Through relentless drills, he honed this motion, blending defense with offense, a seamless fusion that allowed him to advance with lethal combinations. Tyson's peekaboo technique, a masterpiece of boxing strategy now teetering on the brink of obscurity, stands as a testament to the art of war within the ring. Crafted by the ingenious mind of trainer D'Amato, this method intertwines the finesse of aggressive defense with the audacity of an unrelenting offense. Warriors adopting this style navigate the battlefield in angles, their advance cloaked in a veil of protection against retaliatory strikes. In the execution of this dance, Tyson's hands would ascend, a fortress around his cheekbones, safeguarding his chin whilst granting him unobscured vision of his adversary. This posture was the prelude to a symphony of movement, the bobbing, the weaving, the intricate ballet of footwork that would see Tyson become the storm itself. Each step, each shift, was a precursor to the unleashing of tempestuous hooks and uppercuts, the genesis of their force found in the momentum of his motion. This demanding style required a Herculean regimen of shadowboxing, the relentless assault on heavy bags, and the rhythm of punch mitts, arenas where Tyson's phenomenal power could be unleashed without repercussion. But Tyson's arsenal was not limited to sheer force. He wove together devastating combinations, his hooks and uppercuts delivered with precision, targeting both the citadel of his opponent's head and the foundation of their body. His mastery of weight shift allowed him to summon uppercuts from the depths, a signature move that became synonymous with his name. Furthermore, Tyson honed the skill to diminish his stature, bending at the knees, a specter elusive to those giants he faced. In this, he found a domain where taller fighters floundered in their search for him, a shadow within the ring. All right, scoot over and make room for the grand finale, Tyson's Footwork, which was nothing short of show-stopping. Imagine him as the Fred Astaire of boxing, dancing across the canvas so swiftly and smoothly his opponents could barely keep up, let alone figure out his next move. Now Tyson had this super cool move up his sleeve called shift switching. Think of it as his own little magic trick. He'd use his oomph to glide into a pivot, whoosh, and just like that he'd pop up on the other side of his opponent. And from this sneaky new angle, bam, he'd land a hook right to the noggin, sending his opponent for a little nap on the mat. It was his signature recipe for those jaw-dropping knockouts. Tyson had a theory: the punches your opponent doesn't see coming pack the biggest wallop. Thanks to his crafty shift switching, he was like a ghost, popping up where and when you least expected him, delivering those knockout blows that would replay over and over in highlight reels. But hey, let's not forget the real MVP here, footwork. Tyson didn't just wake up dancing like that. It took loads of practice. D'Amato, his trainer, was all about those feet, drilling young Tyson on the art of movement until he became the heavyweight division's very own boogeyman, haunting the dreams of boxers far and wide. Logan Paul's fighting style. Logan Paul, a prominent figure initially celebrated for his internet fame, has taken the world of combat sports by storm, transitioning into a professional boxing career that has both captivated and polarized the audience. Known for his dynamic presence across various social media platforms, Paul's venture into the boxing ring has unveiled a fighting methodology that is as unconventional as it is intriguing. His background in wrestling serves as a foundation for a combat style characterized by a blend of raw aggression, formidable power, and an audacious spirit that challenges traditional boundaries. Illuminates a journey marked by an unwavering commitment to refining his pugilistic skills. Paul's approach to boxing is not just about physical prowess, but also involves a mental game that seeks to unsettle opponents with unpredictability and resilience. His ability to merge entertainment with athleticism has sparked discussions on the evolution of combat sports, where personalities from diverse backgrounds bring fresh perspectives and fan bases into the arena. Critics and supporters alike find themselves at a crossroads when evaluating Logan's impact on the sport. While some applaud his boldness and dedication to mastering a new craft, others remain skeptical of his contributions to the boxing legacy. Nevertheless, the discourse around Logan Paul's boxing career underscores a broader narrative about the intersection of celebrity culture and traditional sports, challenging purists and inviting a new audience to appreciate the complexities of combat sports. As we delve deeper into Logan Paul's fighting style, it becomes evident that his approach transcends mere physical combat, embodying a strategic play that leverages his public persona to generate unprecedented interest and debate within the boxing community. His story is a testament to the evolving landscape of sports entertainment, where the line between celebrity and athlete becomes increasingly blurred, and the definition of what it means to be a boxer is forever changed. Whether admired for his gutsy pursuit of a boxing career or critiqued for the unconventional path he represents, Logan Paul's influence on the genre of YouTube combat sports is undeniably profound, marking a endowed him with a robust foundation in both physical strength and a disciplined mindset, essentials for any combat sport. However, delving into boxing introduced him to unprecedented challenges, pushing him to test his limits in a different arena of combat sports. To gear up for the demanding environment of professional boxing, Logan Paul underwent a rigorous training program. He sought the expertise of seasoned boxing coaches and mentors, who played a pivotal role in shaping his boxing abilities. Under their guidance, Logan fine-tuned his technique, focusing on mastering precise footwork, accelerating his punch speed, and achieving pinpoint accuracy with his strikes. Furthermore, Logan dedicated himself to an exhaustive strength and conditioning regimen. His training was boxing and poses. Notably, Logan Paul's venture into boxing has been viewed with skepticism and criticism, primarily due to his prior fame in the entertainment sector, rather than a foundation in amateur boxing. Nevertheless, his deep commitment to the discipline of boxing training and his courage to face off against formidable rivals in the ring demonstrate his earnest ambition to establish himself within the realm of professional boxing. This narrative commenced with a public challenge from KSI, another YouTube personality who ventured into boxing. Their rivalry materialized into two highly publicized bouts, the first concluding in a draw, and the second with Logan experiencing a narrow defeat. These encounters not only propelled Logan further into the boxing limelight, but also highlighted his serious approach and dedication to competing at a professional level, despite the unconventional path he took to get there. This journey reflects a broader story of adaptation, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence in a new field, showcasing Logan's relentless pursuit to redefine himself beyond his initial fame and succeed in the demanding world of boxing. Logan Paul's fighting technique is epitomized by his forceful and dynamic approach when he enters the boxing ring, marked by a relentless pursuit to dominate his opponents through sheer energy and strength. This method is evident in his readiness, defensive posture, applying continuous pressure that compels his rivals to remain defensive. By steering the fight's pace, Logan Paul strategically positions himself to influence the overall direction of the match, effectively unsettling his opponent's strategic balance and rhythm. Central to Logan Paul's combative persona is his strategic use of his physical stature and robustness, which are pivotal elements in his confrontational arsenal. His towering presence and well-defined physique not only provide him a distinct advantage in the physical confrontations, but also enhance his intimidation factor. Leveraging his size, Logan Paul can establish dominance within the ring, making it arduous for his adversaries to navigate around him and locate vulnerabilities. His reach becomes a tool not just for maintaining distance, but for orchestrating the tempo of the conflict, laying the groundwork for more powerful attacks. Moreover, the integral role of strength in Logan Paul's approach cannot be overstated. His capacity to execute forceful punches, capable of disorienting or even incapacitating his opponents, is a testament to the physical preparation behind his striking power. This emphasis on leveraging his muscular advantage to execute decisive blows like hooks and uppercuts underscores the physicality central to his fighting style. Despite the apparent advantages, there's a discourse among boxing enthusiasts and critics regarding the emphasis on Logan Paul's physical attributes over technical skill and strategic depth. Some argue that his predilection for leveraging brute strength and physical dominance might detract from a nuanced appreciation of boxing's tactical aspects, potentially exposing vulnerabilities against more technically proficient fighters. In summary, boxing. As we peer into the future of Logan Paul's journey in the boxing world, it's clear that his path is lined with promising opportunities, as well as critical areas needing refinement. His venture into boxing is more than just a foray. It's a quest for mastery and respect within the sport. To carve out a significant niche for himself, Logan must embark on a rigorous process of skill enhancement and strategic development. A crucial aspect Logan Paul must address is his technical prowess in boxing. Despite demonstrating moments of power and skill, there's a substantial room for him to polish his technique and solidify his grasp on the boxing fundamentals, significantly boost his performance. These improvements are not just about being better in isolation, but about being adaptable and versatile against a range of fighting styles. Moreover, Logan's growth as a boxer is intertwined with his understanding of the sport's strategic dimensions, elevating his boxing IQ, comprehending the nuances of fight tactics, mastering the art of ring control, and crafting impactful game plans will propel him forward. This involves a deeper analysis of successful fighters' strategies, leveraging his physical advantages intelligently, and honing his ability to adapt during bouts. It's about transforming from a fighter who reacts to one who dictates the flow and outcome of the match. Logan's choice of opponents will also play a pivotal role in his boxing journey. His previous matches, including the highly publicized exhibition with Floyd Mayweather, have brought him into the limelight. However, stepping into the ring with seasoned professional boxers will truly test his mettle and offer a genuine assessment of his skills and potential for growth. Facing tougher competition is not merely about proving his worth, but about triumph. Share your thoughts, preferences, and whom you're rooting for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on your favorite celebrities and insightful commentary on the dynamic world of boxing.